What's up guys, this is Josh here. In this video, I'm going to cover the 5 places that you may want to consider putting your money when you get paid. As simple as it may sound, most people cannot do all 5 steps. But before we get started, if you could use extra money in your banking account, be sure that you obliterate that like button. And if you're already not a part of the viewing community here and you're looking for ways that you can save, make money, and you're interested in all things related to your finances, go ahead and click that red subscribe button until it turns gray, and that way you don't miss anything. There are so many people who are making $60,000 and $70,000 and they're still finding themselves unable to pay their bills and struggling to make ends meet. And what I feel is that most people are not taught to manage money. I mean, it's not being taught in our schools. It's a taboo subject in our families. And for the most part, it's not taught by our parents because in most cases, our parents were never taught. So it's almost like a domino effect that's trickling down from generation to generation. In this video, I'm going to outline places that you may want to consider putting your money when you receive a paycheck. The first place that you want to put your money is into a savings account. This will be your main savings account, or some people will call it their fully funded emergency fund. In this account, aim to have at least 4 to 6 months of living expenses saved up. You want to be sure that this account is liquid and somewhat easily accessible. So before you pay your bills, before you buy groceries, before you do anything, make sure that you're setting a portion of your income aside for savings. I would suggest a money market account because a money market account will offer right now up to 2.5% these days. These accounts are similar to savings account but with additional benefits and also restrictions. True, you're not going to get a big return of investing on your interest. I like to think of your savings account as your assurance account. For if something would happen, rest assured that that money is there to catch you in case if you lose your job, or should I say if your job lose you, health expenses, or any other major expenses that may come about. Next, you want to put your money into a checking account. This is where your necessities will come from, such as food, shelter, transportation, healthcare, and utilities. Once those are paid, then add money to your emergency fund. Then go on and pay off your debt. And after all of those things are paid, then which you can start taking care of your wants, like going on vacation, saving for going out to eat, or a new television, a new computer, those things that you really want. And before you get paid, you want to make sure that you're putting money towards retirement. You can take advantage of something like a 401k plan if it's offered through your employer. If your job does not offer a 401k plan, there are also other options out there as well. By saving for retirement, it will help you plan and build the future that you may be looking for. Even right now, if you're in your 20s, it's still a great time to start planning and saving for retirement. Prioritizing retirement, the earlier is the better. It will help set you on the path to living your best life in retirement, and it also may even be the key of your early departure from the workforce. And also you do have options like a Roth IRA that will grow tax-free. It's so powerful that there is even a cap on how much you can contribute every year, which is $6,000 if you're under the age of 50 and $7,000 if you're older than the age of 50. Again, the Roth is a powerful tool. And the reason that they set a cap on it, because people could dump so much money in there and become so rich in so little time. So make sure that you're taking advantage of all of those tax-free options as well, especially the 401k if your employer will match that. Paying off debt is another best financial decision that you can make. Paying off debt is very important. It can be difficult to save money and stash money away when a big chunk of your money is going back out towards debt repayment. Debt is a serious financial threat to your financial security because it keeps you from making the most out of your money. What you spend on debt payments could easily be stashed away for a rainy day, for your retirement, or even your kids' college, whatever you want it to go to. But whenever you are putting all of these payments back out and going out to these big banks and someone else, it's hard for you to build your empire. That's why it is important to have a plan to get out of debt. This is a prime example of how dumb debt is. If you borrow $15,000 at 22% interest and you set a goal to pay it off in 82 months, you will still be paying $355 every single month. And what's even worse, look at how much interest that you would have paid. $14,113. That's how much money that you would have paid the bank in order just to borrow the $15,000. So after all is said and done, you would have paid over $29,000 just to borrow $15,000. Just think about that. Another way to grow your money is by investing. Investing your money can allow you to grow it. The average return of the stock market in the last 10 years have been around 13%, and the average in the last 50 years has been about 10%. Yes, it goes up and it goes down, but people don't get hurt on a roller coaster, not unless they jump off. And most importantly, you want to look at the long-term track record of whatever stock and investment that you will be looking into. My main investing, which are in mutual funds, have had an increase of nearly 31% in the last year, and my short-term investment, which I use Robinhood, which you can receive free stock with Robinhood value up to $500 by clicking the link in the description box below. My Robinhood investing is up 14% in the last year. You can also invest in things like real estate, bonds, and also cryptocurrency. Start with a budget. Get comfortable with tracking your money and make sure that you pay yourself first. In the top video right over there, I take you step by step on how you can set up your budget. Subscribe by clicking the icon right here, and that way you don't miss anything. And I will see you in the next video.